And Chris Whitney get the start. Hamilton, 23.6 points per game in his last 5 games. And Chris Whitney will run the show. And in the front court for Washington, it's Michael Jordan with Jahidi White and Christian Laettner at the power forward. Jordan playing tonight and averaging 24.4 points per game. That is 8th in the NBA. Laettner returns to Dallas, where he starred here before he was dealt to Washington in the trade for Juwan Howard. The head coach is Doug Collins. In his first year with Washington, 7th year overall, 263 victories, 209 losses. He's assisted by Brian James, Larry Drew, Johnny Bach, and the Wizards trainer is Steve Stricker. The Dallas Mavericks have a record of 12 wins and 7 losses. They're 5-3 here at home. They're 7-4 on the road. Michael Finley and Steve Nash will start in the backcourt for Dallas. And a bit of a surprise in the front court for this Mavericks team, where tonight Juwan Howard will start at the center position with Danny Manning and Adrian Griffin. Griffin in his 3rd year from Seton Hall. Howard, who has been sitting on the bench and coming off the bench since November 21st, gets the start tonight, as this Mavericks team is without Dirk Nowitzki. And that is a huge blow to them. He is 9th in the league in scoring at 24.3 points a game and averaging almost 9 rebounds per game. But he will sit out tonight with a strained tendon in his left ankle. The head coach in his 5th season here in Dallas is Don Nelson, 140 wins, 159 losses. 24 years overall as a head coach at Milwaukee, Golden State, and New York. And of course, he helped guide Dream Team 2 to a gold medal at the World Championships in Toronto back in 1994. Meetings between the two. So the big trade last year on February the 22nd, which sent Juwan Howard, Calvin Booth, Obinna Akizi here to Dallas. It brought Christian Laettner, Etan Thomas, Hubert Davis, Courtney Alexander, and Lloyd Vaught to Washington. Vaught no longer with the Wizards team. Turned out, I think, in looking back, Phil, to be a good trade probably for both teams.
Well, no question about it. Even though you do hear some rumors about Juwan being involved in another trade that would possibly bring Karl Malone here, but the owner, Mark Cuban, said that's not the case. But you're right. Washington wanted to unload that salary. They also wanted to get some young players that they could help develop over a period of time. And of course, Dallas looking to get that much deeper.
We're underway.
Juwan, obviously a veteran now.
So Howard tips at center with Jahidi White. We are underway here in Dallas. Game 3 of this Houston road swing. Steve Buckhantz fills in here. Jordan goes all the way to the glass and draws the foul.
So many times you read the newspapers and they say that, you know, Jordan just settled for a jump shot.
Right.
He doesn't want to go to the basket. He starts off the game going strong. Adrian Griffin cannot stay in front of him, and he's forced to give up the foul.
First time Michael's been to the free throw line in a while. And misses his first shot. He's 79 of 95 and 83% shooter coming in. I think he goes to the hoop when he feels like he needs to, Phil. And he can still do it.
Also, I think when he sees the defense isn't there, like that situation right there, nobody there to stop him. He got by his initial defender, and he had the basket.
I think the people that say he's not going to the glass aren't paying real good attention to the Wizards game right now. Stripped away by Hamilton off the leg of Finley, but they'll give it back to Dallas. Take another look at this move to the basket by MJ.
Well, once again, Adrian Griffin gets beat to the middle. No help in there, and that's why it's somewhat surprising that Sean Bradley did not start, who has been starting for this team.
Nash fires one up. Jordan has the rebound. And the Wizards run 3-on-3. Great pass to Hamilton. Fadeaway jumper by Rip is good.
You thought Jordan didn't even see Rip, who was filling the lane on the left side, but he had him all the way.
Adrian Griffin throws up an air ball. Laettner is fouled in the backcourt by Finley. And the Wizards will bring it in.
You know, this is another game similar to that Houston game where you have a player out that contributes so much to the team. We talked about Steve Franson, led the team in assists, points, and rebounds, and now you have Nowitzki, who is such a key player for them because not only does he lead them in rebound and points, but he creates such difficult matchups that teams have to have to respect that, and therefore it makes things easier for other players.
Jahidi White has just picked up his first foul of the game. There it is. 4-0. Wizards have jumped out in front. They'd be up 6-0, but Michael missed 2 free throws on his first attempt. Nash pulls up on Whitney, and again he's short, but Howard is there. Danny Manning for 3 misses. Chased down by Jawan. They lob it inside. Finley backs up on Hamilton. Great pass to Griffin, who scored.
George feeling like he needs to help Richard Hamilton on Finley. That time Griffin snuck down the lane and got the layup.
Griffin averages almost 9 points a game. Hamilton one-on-one with Nash, lost his dribble and nearly threw the ball away. Manning knocked it out. 10 seconds to shoot. The Mavericks triple threat, a team that averages almost 101 points a game. Nowitzki, Finley, and Nash has over 61% of their team's total points. But without Nowitzki, as MJ takes his first jumper, rims the cup, Jahidi's there, and the short jump hook good.
That's what you want him to do. Grab those offensive rebounds, put it right back up.
Nowitzki averaging over 24 points, almost 9 rebounds. 86.5% free throw shooter. He led the Mavericks in scoring last year at over 21, almost 22 points and 9 rebounds a game.
Interesting matchup. They have Finley on Whitney and have Nash on Rip Hamilton.
Jahidi again inside, up strong. In the lane, has it stripped away and turned it over. Nearly took Kevin Fair's head off, and Dallas commits a turnover. They are the #1 team in the league at protecting the ball. They average just 11.4 turnovers a game.
Yeah, Washington's #3. In fact, they're #1 in free throw shooting as well. Both teams are 1 and 3 in fewest turnovers and in free throw percentage.
Johnny Newman, who's doing a job on Jordan right now, and Michael can't get the fadeaway. Leitner the rebound. Hamilton's open. He misses. Heidi chases it down. Another offensive rebound. Hamilton again. This time he hits for 3, and Richard Hamilton, his 8th three-pointer on the season.
And even though Jahidi picked up that first foul, he still is showing a lot of activity in the paint there, and he was the one that kept that ball alive.
Wizards with a 5-point lead, their largest of the night. Switch off on Nash. Here comes help. Now they swing it into the corner underneath. Knocked away from Jawan from behind, and he had it easy too.
Yeah, that was Jordan that stripped that ball.
MJ for 3. Little strong. Leitner trying to chase it down, and Whitney has it. Wizards a reset.
There's a lot of hands-on in the painted area. Both teams very physical.
MJ pushed by Danny Manning while the ball was on the floor. No shots. Wizards ball on the side.
Jordan has missed his first couple of attempts from the field, but he's been very aggressive in looking to go to the basket. Had an open shot there, but decided to drive the basket. Manning picks up the foul.
Leitner, nice pass, lays it in. Got around Manning, and Whitney spotted him.
Yeah, nice lead pass from Chris Whitney, though.
Wizards have their largest lead of 7. And Don Nelson wants timeout. He gets it. Wizards with a good start. Very important against a fine Dallas team. Percent early in this game, 5 of 10. The Mavs just 2 of 7. And the Wizards have done a nice job defensively on Dallas as well.
Well, I was going to say one of the main reasons they're up is that they have an 8-2 rebounding advantage. So they've been very active on the boards.
Been knocking balls away, coming up with loose balls. Wizards have 9 second chance points. The Mavericks just 2. Whitney's open for a moment. Here's MJ. And he's held by Johnny Newman. So Jordan very active, Phil, in this first quarter.
Looking for every opportunity to get to the basket. And another foul picked up by on the Mavs. That puts them the next penalty, the next foul. They'll be in the penalty.
What a beautiful play as Whitney gets the ball to Hamilton coming off that screen. And he just glides up into the air for 2. Sean Bradley getting set to come off the Dallas bench. Nash connects. 2-point field goal for Steve Nash. He's averaging just under 17 points per game. That's the best in his career. Wizards having some trouble now. Full court. Leitner's going to have to take time.
Yeah, can handle it, can shoot threes.
He's amazing. Oh. From Würzburg, Germany, in his 4th year this season. Jordan springs free, pops the jumper, and misses another one. Michael's struggling. He's 1 for 5 from the field. His only field goal was that slam. Jordan said it took him 3 quarters plus to get his rhythm in Houston the other night. But he finally got it, and he came through in the clutch, making 5 of 8 field goals in the 4th period. 10 big points for Jordan in that win over Houston.
Also had a couple of big assists. One to Lou and the other to Popeye Jones.
Double team coming on MJ. Now they back out. He goes into the lane, lays it up. Follow slam by White. How about that?
This is what you're talking about Jordan can bring to a team. Even though he's missing his shots, he's creating so much diversion that other teams are able to get open.
Manning missed an easy layup. He got around Leitner and had a cakewalk. Leitner the other way, runs over Nash and is called for an offensive foul.
Nash picked that up very quickly. I think he got outside of that no charge zone, but that was a real smart, quick thinking play on his part, knowing that Leitner would not be able to stop. And here Jordan comes in. You see 3 defenders concentrating on Jordan. That leaves a wide open middle there for Jahidi to come in with the offensive rebound.
3rd turnover by the Wizards. Finley took a couple of steps and got fouled by Richard Hamilton. So Michael Finley to the free throw line, where he is an 82.5% shooter. That's, you talk about durability. He doesn't just play. He plays all the time. He averaged 42 minutes a game last year. That led the league.
Right, and I noticed this year he's already had 2 48-minute nights playing. Whitney with another assist. Jahidi moving. They got the defense leaning the wrong way, and they picked him apart. But getting back to Finley, he's already had 2 games where he's played 48 minutes the whole game.
Mavericks are coming off a loss last Wednesday to the Lakers in L.A. 98-84. Correction, 98-94. It's a close game. In fact, they had a chance to win it. Howard's first jumper, a little short.
Well, I was going to say, that was the game Shaq got 46, so I thought that they played pretty good defense. Made Shaq work for it, but
Hamilton misses, knocks it away and out of bounds. They had won 6 of 7. Their only loss in that span to Sacramento here in Dallas. And another former Dallas player, Hubert Davis, who still has a home here in Dallas, but of course went to high school at Lake Braddock in Burke, Virginia. Wizards have 12 points in the paint, the Mavericks 4.
And that's something Steve Nash will do very, very well, and does it consistently. He'll come off that pick, shoot a running one-handed shot, bank shot, and he can shoot a high percentage.
Hamilton kicks it out to Whitney for 2, and he got it. Chris Whitney averaging 6.9 points a game. He's hit 20 three-pointers on the season. They lob it in for Finley, fadeaway jumper, beauty. Michael Finley, who played in the offseason in the summer with Michael Jordan at Hoops the Gym in Chicago, is one of Michael's playing mates.
That goes way back to when Michael was in high school.
Right.
Michael played against Finley, that is.
Right.
Played against Jordan one-on-one.
Exactly.
As a high school player.
He won some sort of a promotion that got him the opportunity to play Jordan one-on-one, which they did. And when they got done, Michael Jordan looked at Michael Finley and said, "You're not too bad." I think Nash called for holding Hamilton.
Foul, Dallas number 16, Steve Nash. His first
Wizards ball on the side, first on Nash.
Replays this period brought to you by Bimbo.
9 seconds to shoot. Lou fires. How about that?
Well, he had consumed so much time with his dribble that it was warranted that he make that shot. It's necessity.
Popeye Jones, who knocked the ball away, is called for a hold from behind.
Lou's coming off a good game against Houston, made some big buckets in that fourth quarter. Also did a good job passing the ball here as the shot clock winding down. He hits the jumper.
Wizards have their largest lead of the game, 9 points. And an errant pass is picked off by Washington's Hubert Davis.
Ball from Nash a little too hard for Wayne to handle.
It's obvious that this team is a little bit out of sync without Nowitzki in the lineup.
I was thinking the same thing, especially in the first quarter. He started off the game just a little out of sync.
Hamilton drives, fadeaway jumper, a little short. Nash gets the rebound. Nash, a little short. And a blocking foul will be called. Traveling?
Nash got a break there. It looked like Nash took the feet out from under Tyronn Lue. Take a second look. Well, he still has his dribble. There's no travel there. But he placed himself. You got to give the guy at least a step. Didn't get it.
Juan again, misses again. Davis is there. Their shooting has been subpar. It's at 40% right now.
What's made that even worse is that they haven't got very many rebounds, especially offensive rebounds. So it's been one shot and out.
Jordan back in the game. Here's Haywood against Manning. Got fouled, and now Brendan Haywood will shoot 2. Out-rebounded the Mavericks 20-7. They've got 20 points in the paint. Dallas just 6.
Well, coming into this game, Dallas not one of the top rebounding teams in the league, but where they make up for that is the fact that they don't turn the ball over. They shoot their free throws, and they shoot a high percentage from the field as well. So, but tonight it's really biting them in the foot that they're not able to get their shots to go from outside, and Washington doing a terrific job on the boards.
Brendan Haywood making 1 of 2, coming into the game 11 of 17 from the free throw line, averaging now 7 points and 6 rebounds a game for the Wizards. Steve Buckhantz, Phil Chenier, our entire Comcast Sportsnet crew. The third game in Texas as Kevin Fair spots a holding foul on Tyronn Lue. The Wizards are quickly amassing fouls. Leitner has 2, Lue has 2, Popeye Jones has 2. The Wizards have outscored the Mavericks 7-0 in the last 3 minutes. Finley manages to come away with it and hits the short jumper. Brendan Haywood also averaging a block a game now, as is Jahidi White. Lue goes all the way, up and in.
Nice
what a
move.
shot.
Nice move. He saw that he had a one-on-one situation with Hardaway and knew he could beat him, got by him. 6
points for Tyronn, who's 3 of 4. Jordan comes up with a steal and is called for the foul by Joey Crawford.
That's one of his pet defensive moves where he kind of plays cat and mouse. He hides behind the defender and then he slips in as soon as he sees that pass being delivered and steals the ball. One more look at it. Boy, not a lot of contact.
Sean Bradley with an easy rebound and a putback. Bradley averaging 5.5 points and only 4.6 rebounds per game. Does average almost 2 blocks a night. Eight to shoot. Now Lue works free and fires and misses. Popeye persistent on the floor, gets it to Lue. And Bradley and Haywood are tied up.
Stay here with the ball. Stay here with the ball. Right there.
Wizards will retain possession, but a technical foul has been called on Brendan Haywood.
Technical foul, Washington, number 3, Brendan Haywood.
We'll take a look at the free throw, then we'll show you what happened.
All I saw was Bradley had Haywood's leg.
Hardaway makes it. Here's another look at the fracas inside. Well, there it is. You can see Brendan throwing him out of the way. Jordan pulls up, still can't hit. Haywood knocks it out of bounds, and it goes to Dallas. Michael just 1 of 7 from the floor, and he's missed both of his free throws tonight. And the Wizards maintain a 7-point lead. They've led by as many as 10. Lou for Jordan. Score that one and put it on the books.
2 field goals have been done.
How about that? And he can't go to the rack, right?
That's all he's been doing tonight.
He can go when he wants to go. Manning fires for Adrian Griffin, who's cut off baseline by Jordan. 6 to shoot. Knocked away by Michael and stolen. Here comes Hubert Davis, and they'll slow it down. Michael inside, off the glass, and in. What a shot by Jordan!
Bradley didn't know where that shot was coming from. Jordan probably didn't either.
Manning connects. The lead is 9. As the Wizards stretched it a moment ago to 11. 5:25 to play second quarter. Wizards look to go 2-1 on this Dallas road swing. Jordan inside. And he's fouled. Danny Manning gets the foul called on him. Union Arena, where they played for so many years. And the Wizards, is their first appearance here at the American Airlines Center, doing a nice job. Lou for Davis inside, knocked away. Haywood, and he powers one through.
Strong move. Boy, Washington's really getting some solid play from the paint, from the center position.
Again, the Wiz matched their largest lead of 11. Steve Nash back in the game. Finley, wide open jumper, and he misses. Average shooting under 42% from the field. The Wizards at 57%. Jordan again. High off the glass. Can't get it to go. Tipped and taken by Johnny Newman. Pass for Bradley, and he's fouled. Organize a youth outing, employee benefit, church trip, or just a friend's night out. How about a Wizards group night at MCI Center? With a group of 20 or more, you can reserve your tickets to see MJ and the Wizards battle New York, Sacramento, Toronto, and more. For group info, call 202-661-5050.
Proud to inform you that Bradley's shooting percentage from the line just came down some.
And I appreciate that you did that. Meantime, Michael Jordan has missed. He is 3 for 11. Adrian Griffin for Bradley on the baseline. Lays it underneath for Finley.
Well, Finley really bailed Bradley out. He threw a sloppy pass over the shoulder that could have been picked off.
Just joining us, Juwan Howard started at the center position tonight. Played 13 minutes 0 for 1 inside Haywood. This time he's fouled by Bradley and will go to the line.
I tell you, they had that pass there initially. I thought they were going to miss it because Brendan was open. As soon as they set this pick, look how high out Bradley comes, and he can't recover in time. That pass was almost too late, But it did get there. See how far out Bradley had to go and still can't recover. And Brendan puts it down. They continue to get production between Haywood and Jahidi White.
Haywood averaging better than 7 points, 6 rebounds, 1.5 blocks. And this is 7th game. He's up in his minutes as well, averaging almost 25 minutes a game. Wow.
He usually has 11 points, and they almost...
Well, an unfortunate foul on Richard Hamilton going for a loose ball. And on Hamilton, that's his 2nd personal. Evan Eschmeyer goes to the free throw line for his first 2 seasons in New Jersey.
I mentioned these are 2 of the best free throw shooting teams. Washington is 1 for 5, and Dallas is 6 for 9.
Jordan into Haywood again. He's open, and he slams another one in.
You notice how he just lobbed that pass up high, forced Haywood to really reach up, go up and get that pass, and then slam it down.
Look at the points in the paint for Washington, 32 to 12, and they lead by 12. Double team, pass stolen. This crowd is deadly silent. The Wizards have taken the breath out of them. Into the corner, Davis dumps it into Hamilton, knocked away, and fouled by Nash.
Well, Steve, you mentioned earlier, and it continues to be the case, that right now Dallas hasn't found their rhythm. They haven't gotten in sync, especially offensively. And this is the team that, like we said, is one of the better scoring teams in the league.
Wizards by 13, their largest lead of the game. Steve Buckhands, Phil Chenier. Washington playing smartly here tonight in Dallas. Finley jumper, that hurt. Shot clock winding down.
I'll tell you, it's good defense. Anytime you can force a team to hold the ball for 23 seconds and then have to take an outside jump shot.
Michael Finley, 5 of 11, has 12 points tonight. MJ with Newman on him, gives it to Hamilton. Richard has to come out of there with it. Double teamed, he's in trouble, finds Haywood. For Davis, he takes the jumper and hits. Hubert Davis at 8.7 points, and this is 11th game for the Wizards this season. Nash fires, that's way short, air ball. MJ has it to Lou. Lobbing inside Haywood, and he gets held by Eschmeyer, and Joey Crawford says he's going to the hoop. They'll give him 2 shots. He'd have 2 either way. Gordon with a steal. Washington has outscored Dallas 9-2 in the last 2+ minutes. MJ with Johnny Newman on him. They isolate the side. Offensive foul on Jordan. Newman stepped in and got position.
The 2 perimeter shots that Jordan has made, they've had to discount. That one and one earlier he made, they called a foul.
There's the offensive infraction, number 2 on Michael, as former Dallas Maverick star Courtney Alexander comes into the game. Jordan comes out for Washington. Nash with Chris Whitney on him. Feed to Hardaway off the glass, missed it. Haywood the rebound. Under a minute to go. Wizards by 15. Lou has to fire. How about that? A 3-pointer from Tyronn Lue.
And Tim Hardaway can only look over his shoulder and look at Tyronn Lue and say, are you kidding me?
Nash tries to answer, misses. Wizards by 18 points. Whitney's fouled by Nash, and Chris Whitney will shoot 1 plus the penalty. Nahara. Nowhere to go for Nash. Nash slips it out to Hardaway. Nahara's open for the jumper and hit. Whitney with 1 second, That will not count, and that is the end of the first half, even though he hit it anyway. It's been that kind of night from the field for the Wizards, who shot 58.5% for the half. Brendan Haywood, a terrific first half, 15 points, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. And the Wizards in the second quarter outscore the Mavericks 28-16. So Washington with an impressive lead at the break. 55.
The toll of being head coach of the New York Knicks, that's on Jeff Van Gundy. And today, the 39-year-old whose only other head coaching job was at McQuaid Jesuit in Rochester, New York, resigned as head coach of the Knickerbockers today, saying he'd lost focus as a coach. Assistant coach Don Chaney taking over for tonight's game. First quarter, Pacers up by 6 after the national anthem. Outlet pass going to go to Reggie Miller. He gets it up to Jalen Rose, the former Fab Fiver, slams it home. And the Pacers leading early on. Second quarter, Knicks making a run. Look at the great move. Former Georgetown star Othella Harrington, the big fella, working it. Nice arcing jump shot is good. At the moment, it is 89-84. The Knicks leading the Pacers in the fourth.
Out rebounding this Dallas team 28-12 in the first half. 38 points in the half, 16 in the second quarter, second lowest of the season for the Mavs. The Wizards 55 points, their largest output of the year. Griffin kicks it out to Juwan Howard from 15. That's no good. Jahidi White has the rebound.
You know, all the production we said from the centers, Jordan still led the team in rebounds with 7. They also had 3 steals. So somewhat of a role reversal coming up, at least in the first half.
A couple of assists for MJ. He shot 3 of 11 from the field. A couple of his outside shots that went were waved off as Jahidi gets it behind the roll.
Notice Jahidi just caught it and turned and shot the ball.
Wizards with another errant Maverick miscue. Just joining us, Dallas playing tonight without Dirk Nowitzki. Strained tendon in his left ankle and will miss this game. He's in street clothes. Hamilton on Finley, fadeaway, short. Finley off the glass, scores over Lakeland. Doug Collins imploring Richard Hamilton to get more involved in moving the ball around. Looking for Jordan. Now they find him, the open jumper, and MJ misses again. Goes to Dallas. Jordan now 3 of 12 from the field, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 points and 7 rebounds. Washington by 17, 19 their largest. Finley. Inside, jump hook, and can't get it to go, and MJ has another rebound, his 8th of the game. Six to shoot. Hamilton spins, fade away, missed it. Tipped by Jahidi out of bounds, given to Dallas.
I'd like to see Rip use his height advantage more. He's being guarded by Nash. He's got about 2 or 3 inches on Nash. He should be able to post him up and get that shot off a lot easier than he's been able to do.
14 on the shot clock as Whitney knocks it out of bounds. Dallas committed 8 turnovers in the first half, leading to 10 Washington points. They averaged just 11.4 a game, number 1 in the league. Juwan drives on Heidi and slams it in. Juwan has been quiet, starting at center, 1 of 3, has just 4 points tonight. Laettner, the alley-oop, that's goaltending as it came off the glass. Nice look.
Boy, that was a great play. Jordan coming up. Now, you know they're thinking about Jordan. Instead of popping open, he sets the back pick, and Laettner's wide open. Nahara just can't recover in time.
Wizards by 17. Finley against Hamilton, kicks it out for Nahara. He dumps it in for Finley, who loses the ball, and it's stolen.
Another steal.
Wizards have been extremely quick-handed tonight. Whitney knocks down a 2-point field goal. Wizards matching their largest lead of 19. Howard pulls up for the jumper, no good. Tip, no good, taken by Hamilton. Wizards playing inspired basketball after beating Houston Thursday night and looking for their second straight win here in Texas. Whitney takes the jumper. How about that? He's got another one. 7 points for Whitney. Wizards with their largest lead of 21. Howard, big rebound, can't get it to fall. Wizards lost both games to the Mavericks last year. Leitner for Jordan, and he's held, luckily, because that ball was going out of bounds.
He wouldn't have gotten it anyway.
It's on Adrian Griffin, his first on the team. Wizards ball, and the shot clock at 14. Wizards will be in Memphis on Tuesday before returning home to play the Miami Heat Wednesday night. In for MJ. Fade away. Missed another one. Adrian Griffin lost the handle. Finley for 3. 23 three-pointers on the season for Finley in his 7th year from Wisconsin. Wizards lost the ball. Luckily, it was knocked away, and they get it back. Whitney for MJ into Jahidi White against Howard. Lost it. And the Mavs come up with a turnover. Griffin for the open jumper. Run and gun, and luckily for Washington, Dallas not making their shots in this game.
Not at all.
Alley-oop for Leitner. Against Howard, spins underneath and gets fouled. Free throw shooting by the Wizards, who are at 53.8% from the charity stripe. Jordan, jumper, still can't hit one. He's 3 for 14 from the field. Griffin inside. And score. Adrian Griffin in his 3rd year from Seton Hall, averaging 8.8 points a game. Whitney, the long jumper, missed it. Leitner chases down the long rebound. Look inside for Jahidi with Jawan on him. Whitney has to fire. That's short. Over the top. Out of bounds. The Wizards stifled down court with a difficult look at the basket and a timeout taken by Dallas. Finley on the fadeaway. Can't get that one. But he gets his own rebound with a fresh 24. Kicks it out for Hardaway's 3. That's out of bounds. Given to Washington. The Wizards shooting just 36% in this quarter. 4 of 11. And the Mavericks 4 of 12. Washington still at just under 54% from the field. And Dallas at 41%. Hamilton double team, swinging at Jordan. Baseline jumper. Missed another one. Michael 3 of 14 from the field. Tipped out of bounds. Jordan started slow the other night in Houston as well, but he came on when they needed him to with 10 points in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, that's right. And shot very well, 5 for 8, in fact. But right now, they're getting the job done with defense, and more importantly, rebounding. They've rebounded the ball well all game. and they've certainly established their dominance in that area, at least in this game.
One Tar Heel for the other as Hubert Davis comes in. Wong misses. Wong Zuzu.
I must think he's a point as Dallas has offensively.
Eduardo Nahara has come in to ignite the squad on both ends of the floor. Hubert Davis with 6 seconds and an offensive foul on Washington. They do exactly what you said they couldn't afford to give the ball back to Dallas.
Michael Finley returns for Eduardo Nahara.
Nahara gets a standing ovation from this partisan Maverick crowd. Finley for 3. How do you like that? Unbelievable. The momentum has swung, needless to say. Wang Zhuzu and Eduardo Nahara, 2 unlikely heroes, have led a Mavericks comeback from 21 points down. They trail the Wizards by 4 after 3. Jordan against Johnny Newman. Fadeaway. Tough shot by MJ. Just his 4th field goal in 16 attempts. Wizards by 6. They led by as many as 21 points. Inside Finley. Foul. Score. They'll go to the line. If not the greatest. Hamilton in the lane. Nowhere to go. Finds Davis. Hubert drives inside, off the glass, and in.
Good move by Hubert.
4 points for Hubert Davis off the bench. Kevin Fair calls a foul on Hubert Davis.
Hubert Davis, his first personal, 2nd team foul. Dallas ball with 14 on the shot clock, 14 seconds.
Well, there Hubert Davis trying to fight over the pick set for Michael Finley.
Doug Collins said to Davis he pushed him through it. Johnny Newman spots up. Off of Jordan's hands, out of bounds.
Well, it really looked like Juwan was over the back of either Haywood or Jordan. Couldn't tell who it was, but
Howard has 4 points on 1 of 5 from the floor. A couple of free throws, 6 rebounds for Juwan. Finley spots up on Hamilton and hits. 25 points for Michael Finley.
Well, they really want to try and get that lob in with Rip Hamilton.
Haywood is fouled and he'll go to the line. And Haywood misses them both. The lead is 3, down from 21. Newman. Nice move inside, and Jordan is fouled. Called it on Johnny Newman. 3 from the free throw line. And Michael has 10 points. Wizards by 5. Looking for their 2nd straight win and their 7th victory overall this season. Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway.
Nine points for Hardaway off the bench. Newman doing a good job on Jordan. Double team. Yes, indeed. The money man, Michael Jordan, Again, the Wizards by 5. Howard short jumper, can't get it to fall. MJ is there for his 9th rebound of the game. So he's 1 rebound away from a double-double. Newman doing a really good job.
Yeah, he's really trying to deny the ball.
Loose jumper short. Tipped up. Haywood off the foot of Newman. Wow. That was off of Newman's foot. Let's see if Joey Crawford overrules Kevin Fair. We'll go to a commercial, take another look. They have overruled it, and they'll give it to Washington. The Wizards did indeed get the overrule and got the ball back, but didn't capitalize. Hardaway, no good. Tip up and in.
That was little Timmy Hardaway that tipped the ball in.
At the 6 foot even. Cuts the lead to 3. Steve Buckhantz, Phil Shadir. Wizards look to win their 2nd straight. Hamilton got fouled while he's on the floor, no basket. This is the largest crowd in Dallas Mavericks history. 20,241 in attendance tonight. Wizards have sold out every game they've been in, home and away. Five seconds to shoot. Stolen, bad pass. Good job this time by Griffin to front Jordan. Double team. Now they kick it back to Nahara for the open jumper.
Well, he's really made a difference. He's coming into this game. Played with a lot of hustle and energy. Come up with loose balls and steals. Now he's hitting some jumpers.
He was that way in college. Wizards need some point production here badly. Haywood inside. He got fouled before the shot went up. On Adrian Griffin. Number 2 on Griffin. Wizards ball on the side.
Whatever you do, you don't want to allow Dallas to get the lead or even tie this thing up after being down by as much as 21 points. I don't know exactly where the momentum seemed to change, but that 3rd quarter.
Hamilton's jumper, big shot. 12, make it 13 points in the game for Hamilton. I think it changed, Phil, when Nahara and Wong Juju came in the game. Nahara has really been a catalyst for this team. Finley, he's held by Hubert Davis. And that's the foul call.
Washington, number 24, Hubert Davis. His 2nd personal, 3rd team foul.
Last season, the Mavs 53-29. They went to the playoffs for the first time in 11 years, which was the NBA's longest postseason drought. They beat the Jazz and then lost to the Spurs, and Nahara's foul.
Neither team has been shooting their free throws, and both teams have at least surpassed their average of turnovers for the year.
Hamilton off the screen, dumps it to Haywood, who slams it in. Brendan Haywood with a new career high, 19 points. Also has a career high in field goals made. He's now 8 of 9 from the floor. Nash into the paint, kicks it out Hardaway. Long jumper, good.
Well, even though Hardaway has not been shooting his shot well, he's still one of those players at the end of the game. You don't want to see him with the ball in his hand.
Hamilton again, he thought he got pushed. Jordan gets fouled, and they'll give it to Dallas.
Also has 6 rebounds.
Mavericks owner Mark Cuban, who has managed to stay out of the commissioner's doghouse this year.
That's early.
Last year he was a pit bull and racked up over $500,000 in fines from the NBA commissioner. Nash goes all the way, nowhere to go, throws it up and misses. Brendan Haywood with a rather large rebound, his 7th of the night. Wizards had a 21-point lead in this game. An offensive foul called on Richard Hamilton.
Offensive foul. Richard Hamilton, his 4th.
I'll tell you, they're beating Richard up pretty well in there. That time he stopped, and I agree with Richard. It seemed to me like he stopped for a minute, and Nash ran into him, but he gets called for the foul.
Wang Zuzu, short jumper good, and we got a new game tied at 80. Wang Zuzu, who had not scored this season, and scored tonight. 9 points off the bench. Lou all the way, beautiful play.
He's really putting to use his quickness. That time Wang just couldn't recover to try to challenge that shot.
11 points for Lou. Griffin inside. Blocked, and he goes anyway.
But see, that's what happens when the momentum changes. You start getting some of the bounces and things go your way. We've seen a couple of difficult shots taken by the Mavs go down.
Haywood, they leave him alone. Lou looking for Jordan. Inside Michael underneath. Score the goal. He'll go to the line.
Adrian Griffin working so hard just to try to deny the ball. But again, that strength that Michael Jordan has at this point is a difficult task, because he's trying to fight around to get in front of him. And then once he has him posted, he can't get around to defend the basket. Jordan gets it in. 3-point play.
15 points on the night for Jordan, with 9 rebounds and 4 assists and 4 steals in the game. Nash again, bounce pass, reverse layup.
Well, they've got to do a better job of keeping Nash out of the middle. He's picked up several assists over the last few minutes. No wonder Hardaway in the corner, and that one there.
Wizards by 1. Lou, long jumper, no good. Jordan looked like he pushed off, but got away with it and got the rebound.
That is 10th?
It is indeed. Double-double for Jordan, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Hamilton working hard to get open. Does so against Nash. Nice pass for Jordan. Fade away, off the glass, and in. Michael Jordan has come to life again in the 4th quarter. He's got 17 points on the night.
Even though Hamilton didn't get that rebound, he kept his man Finley away from the basket and tipped it over to Jordan.
And Doug Collins wants time tonight. Jordan working against Griffin. Fade away, a little too strong. Bradley's in the game, he's got a big rebound. The Wizards led 63-42 with 8:27 to go in the 3rd quarter. Since then, they've been outscored 42-24. Finley, what a shot! 27 points for Michael Finley. Career high is 39. Michael Jordan is 4 of 6 from the field in the 4th quarter with 3 free throws. He's got 11 points in the period. Big possession here for Washington. Hamilton fade away. Good shot.
Big shot.
15 for Rip.
Well, it's funny. Rip evidently doesn't feel real comfortable trying to post up, so he's getting his shots off on Nash on the run and on the move.
Finley. Nowhere to go. He nearly lost the ball. Back to Hardaway. Hardaway kicks it out for Finley for 3. No good. Jordan the rebound. 1:15 to play. Jordan drives, and he he's fouled. Wizards have not won in Dallas since March 25th, the year 2000.
Number 7, Adrian Goodman, his 4th personal.
Actually, he was grabbed by Griffin, trying to reach behind him. Jordan going over there close to owner Mark Cuban.
Michael 3 for 5 from the free throw line. 11